Okay, students. So let's start with our important topic, our important chapter of IT, and this is very important because right now what we are learning is important terms. Okay, guys. So we are starting with important terms today, and all these terms, guys, I'm repeating, all these terms are very important. So be ready with your book and pen, and let us start with all our terms. Okay, first thing, like, there are these 12 terms are important to start any chapter. First thing of IT or EIS, whatever you call, these 12 terms are very important to start any chapter. So that's why we are doing with these 12 terms first. Okay, so guys, let us start with these 12 terms, and if any single doubt, you just write your doubt and you can notify me later. Okay, so now our first term, guys, as I told you that we will start from scratch, so I am considering you people are 0, and our first term is very important. First term, what is computer? So guys, our first term is what is computer. Yeah, so let us start with our first term, important term, what is computer. Now first listen, now what is computer? I am considering you people are 0, I am considering you don't know anything, so we are starting from scratch, guys. Okay, now listen, the term what is computer. Okay, now say for example, this is one monitor, we called it as a monitor. This is CPU. Actually, for your knowledge, I am telling you, this is not CPU, this is actually a cabinet, but we are calling CPU right now. Don't go in depth right now. This is keyboard. Okay, guys, so this is monitor, this is cabinet, and this is keyboard. Now if you see, from monitor one wire is connected to CPU, and from CPU one wire is connected to keyboard. Guys, from today onwards we will not tell this as a wire, we will tell this as cable. What we tell this as cable. So guys, now what is computer? This is computer. Yes, this is computer. So if you notice one thing, computer, this I will tell full as computer system. So guys, now what is computer? Computer, it's an electronic machine. It is an electronic machine which accept data, means from year to year, from monitor to keyboard, it is in accept data. From keyboard, from this CPU to keyboard, it is out. Okay, guys, so computer, it's an electronic machine. So the first point, as I told you, it is an electronic machine. What it does? It accepts data. Yes. So second point, it accepts data, process it. See here, CPU full form, Central Processing Unit. So it process it, and guys, it gives the output. O, output. Accept means input. So guys, if I am telling you it is accept data input, I process P and O. So if you see here, computer follows IPO cycle. Which cycle? IPO cycle. Which cycle? IPO cycle. Input, process, output cycle. Which cycle? Input, process, output cycle. Fourth point, guys, very important, the base of computer, guys, base, hardware and software. So the base of computer is hardware and software. Guys, important thing I want to tell you, these all terms are not there in our textbook. It will not come in exam, don't worry. Some term may come, some terms may come, but guys, very important, before we start any chapter, I want that you should know the basic of all these terms. Okay. So I have recorded this session as a basic session, and no need to write also. You can write later also. No problem. You can write by yourself also. You can write right now also. But I will suggest you just listen first and then you can write on your own. Okay. So again I am repeating. Now, computer, it's an electronic machine. Okay. Computer, it's an electronic machine which accept data in, accept means in, process means CPU, Central Processing Unit, process it and gives the output. Therefore, computer follows which cycle? IPO cycle. Which cycle? IPO cycle. The base of computer is hardware and software. So computer is an electronic machine which accept data, process it, gives the output. The computer follows IPO cycle. Which cycle, guys? IPO cycle. What is the full form? Input, process, output cycle. The base of computer is hardware and software. Now, very important topic. Next, what is software? Intentionally, I have just written the heading because I want to draw something. I want to make you people learn right now in class. So now listen, guys, what is software? Now listen. Software, just imagine one thing. What is software? Okay. Now, if you see, just a small example. Right now, I am turning on this calculator in my machine. CALC, calculator. Yes. If you see this, guys, calculator. Okay, this calculator, I can see, but I cannot touch, because actually if I am touching, suppose I am doing 5 plus 55 plus 2 equals. So right now you are telling, sir, you are touching to calculator. No, I am not touching to calculator, guys. I am touching to this screen. I am touching to this screen, monitor, which is hardware. So I am not touching to any particular app. In our mobile also there are many apps. Actually you are not touching the app, you are touching the screen. So software, first point is, don't write anything, just listen. Software, first point is, software we can see but cannot touch. We can see but cannot touch. Okay. Second point is, now what will be the second point, guys? Now listen, I want to explain you properly in my cell phone device. So listen here properly, guys. Listen here properly. Now see here. CALC. I am turning on calculator in my mobile, guys. Wait 1 minute. Okay, now listen. Wait, error. No problem. Now listen, guys. Now listen. Again, we'll do from our laptop only because there is some issue in cell phone. So as I told you, this is a Kelsey. Yeah, this is a Kelsey. Yeah, this is a Kelsey calculator. So software means, first point I'm writing here. First point, software which can be seen but cannot touch. Basic things, guys. Which can be seen but cannot touch. Okay. Now, suppose WhatsApp is a software. Yes, WhatsApp is an application software. With the help of WhatsApp, you can communicate. Are you getting my point? But how you are typing in WhatsApp? Right now, suppose for example, I am turning on MS Word. Let us say Word. Listen, guys. Another basic example, Word. Okay. Now I am typing something in MS Word. A small example. I am typing something in MS Word. I am typing hi. How are you? Hi. How are you? So guys, see, if you see this, this is a keyboard through which I am typing. Keyboard is a hardware. Keyboard is hardware. This MS Word, it is a software. This MS Word, it is a software. So with the help of software, or else you can tell with the help of hardware. Hardware allows us to enter some data which will be displayed in the software. Are you getting my point, guys? Are you getting my point? So now I am a user. So software means this calculator is also a software. This Word is also a software. Software is a program. Again, I am telling you guys, software is a specific program which helps to give some specific instruction. So it can be a program. It can be in the term of apps. Anything which can be seen but cannot touch. But remember, guys, for specific purpose. For specific purpose. Example, in WhatsApp, if you see, in Android or in App Store, you can see, in Play Store and App Store, you can see there are many apps. Do you download each and every app? Ask yourself. Answer is no. So same way, in our laptop also there are many apps like Word. So Word is for specifically, like, typing, making letters. PowerPoint is specifically for presentation. Excel is specifically for some calculation. So every software is for specific purpose, guys. Remember one thing, every software is for specific purpose. So software allows us to give the instruction. We are giving instruction through hardware, but software is also equally important, guys. Now third, there are types of software. There are two types: system software and application software. So software has two types. System software is also called operating system. So many students don't know. So whether if I tell operating system, that means I am talking of system software. And application software is application software. Now system software example I am telling you: Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Android, Linux, your Macintosh, Macintosh. Okay. So these are system software, your operating system. Like in my laptop right now, see, this is my operating system. I am telling you how you can get it, guys. Go to your desktop. Okay, my computer, right click, properties. If you see, guys, it will open. Just 2 minutes, guys. Okay, properties, if you see here, Windows 10 Home Single Edition, Windows 10 here, see this. So Windows 10 is my operating system, guys, is my operating system. Okay, so it is my system software, it is operating system, and inside this Windows, like inside your Android, there are many different apps which you can download, like WhatsApp. Okay, currently in application software in my laptop is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Tally. So there are many application software, guys, many. Are you getting my point? So this was all about software. So software answer I am telling you, software is a program which is used for specific purpose. It is the main definition. Software which can be seen but cannot touch. Software are of two types. One is application, operating system, and another is application software. Operating system example, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Android, Linux, Macintosh. And application software example, WhatsApp, Word, Excel, Tally, PowerPoint, etc. So application software, as the name suggests, apps, all the apps in your device, either in laptop or either in your mobile, all the apps are application software. Now guys, very important term, what is hardware? Now we are talking of this is a mouse. Okay, so what is hardware? This is a touch screen to type this pen. Now what is hardware? Hardware means, guys, first point I will tell you, which can be seen and touch. Hardware allows us to enter instruction to software. So we are entering instruction through some software. Okay, guys, but with some hardware. Okay, so we are entering instruction to CPU. Now listen my answer. We are entering instruction to CPU with the help of hardware. Hardware is like we are typing something that software will understand. So hardware which can be seen and touch, enter information or instruction. Hardware example, keyboard which can be seen and touch, mouse, CPU, monitor, mic, etc. So hardware. So hardware are those devices which can be seen and touch in computer terms. All the peripherals are hardware. Now guys, very important, one more thing I want to tell you about system definition. Here only I am explaining you, I have not written separately. System is a combination of hardware plus software. So hardware plus software is called system, because system is not made by one thing. If I tell system is corrupt, that means I am not particularly pointing to any one single person, I am telling it to many people. So whenever I tell system, it is a combination of hardware and software is called system. So remember this point also, guys. Next important terms, guys, very important term, networking. Now what is network according to you? I am telling you very simple way, like this is one computer, this is another computer. Okay guys, remember one thing, computer. Now these two computers are connected with each other. This is called cable. Yes. So what is networking definition? Two or more than two, there can be one more computer also. Two or more than two computers connected with each other. All are connected with each other. Purpose, guys, networking purpose is sharing. Purpose only one thing, sharing. Sharing of what? Two things. Data, that is data or information, and resource. So guys, network definition, two or more than two computers connected with each other, Purpose, sharing of data, information or resources is called networking. Now you will tell, sir, what do you mean by this exactly? Guys, I am telling you, in your office there is a network. Wherever you work, all the computers are connected with each other. The purpose is that there will be some file here. Suppose for example there is one file here, ABCD. Okay, now this person, Mr. Ram, wants this file. So if there is no network, then he need to give pen drive, copy the file and then paste it. But with the help of network, sitting here, Ram can access this file. So that is called sharing of data and information. Now, what is resource? In this computer, there is one printer, guys. Printer. In office, why they share printer? I am telling you. See, one printer is equals to 5,000 rupees, guys. 5,000 rupees. So if they purchase 3 printer, it will cost them 15,000 rupees. 15,000 rupees. But what they are doing, they are using an important concept, networking. They are just buying one printer and installing it in one PC, and with the help of this cable, they are sharing. So even Ram can use printer sitting at his place. So this is a definition of networking. I am telling you, networking means 2 or more than 2 computers connected with each other, purpose sharing of data, information and resources and or resources. So that is called, we call networking. What we call, guys? Networking. The next important function is internet. Guys, many students don't know what is internet. Many students are not aware what is internet, guys. Now internet means, I am telling you, see, in internet, if you see, if you separate these two words, internet. Net means network. Net means what? Network. And inter means internally. Inter means what? Internally. Now listen, guys, what is internet? A small example I am telling you. Consider this square are computers. These two computers are connected with each other. What we call these two computers connected with each other? What we call, guys? Come on. Networking. These more two computers are connected with each other. What we call? Networking. These more two computers are connected with each other. What we call? Networking. And these more two computers connected with each other. What we call? Networking. So this is one network, network, guys. So now what I am telling, now listen, these two computers connected with each other. What we call? Now this is also one network. Are you getting my point, guys? Even this is one network. Now these two computers are connected with each other. Network. So if you see computer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is computer number 8. So if you see, guys, 1 is indirectly connected to computer number 8. Is it connected directly? My answer is no. It is indirectly connected with the help of many networks. It is indirectly connected with the help of many networks. So network is called internet. So internet is itself a big network. Why I call big network? Several small networks connection, network. It makes internet. So internet itself a biggest network, guys. Remember this point. Internet itself, it is a biggest network, guys. So we have done our important term, internet. Internet means internally connected networks. Internally connected networks. I am writing here internally connected networks. And network, you know, two computers connected with each other, purpose sharing of data and resources. Now guys, very important, client. Oh man, what is client? What is server? Okay guys, remember one thing, very simple logical answer I am telling you. Now listen, this is one computer and this is one more computer. Listen, what is client, what is server? It is very simple term I am telling you. First of all, client and server, remember one thing, all are computers. Client and server, all are computers. Now very simple term I am telling you. Now this machine, let us give one name to this machine, machine A, machine B. Okay. Now machine A is connected with machine B. Now connected means it is a network. Can I tell machine A is connected with machine B with the help of internet? Yes, because internet is also biggest network. So machine A is connected with machine B via internet. Via internet. Now, listen guys. Now, this machine A is demanding something, requesting to machine B. Now what machine A is requesting? Now machine A, now this person is user. Say this is me, user. Now user is typing www.yahoo.com. This is a website. What we call this? Website. Okay. So user is typing www.yahoo.com from this machine. So the request will go from here, and this is a computer where yahoo.com is installed. Entire website is installed here. Entire website is installed here. So this machine is called server machine. This machine is called server machine. Why server? As the name suggests, to serve. S-E-R-V-E, to serve. So this machine will give response to the request. Response to the request. So this machine, the person is requesting, this machine is called client. Right now my laptop is client. Now if I visit any website www.yahoo.com, that Yahoo machine is a server, Yahoo is a website, I am user. Now let us take this example live. Listen guys, I am going to google.com, Googly. Yeah. Now listen, oh sorry, I'm typing somewhere wrong. Yeah, www.yahoo.com, www.yahoo.com. Guys, if you noticed here, my net is little bit slow right now, but I hope it will work. Yes, it is working great. Oh yeah, yesterday Rishi Kapoor, day before yesterday Irfan Khan. Okay guys, God bless them, God bless everyone. Okay, now this is yahoo.com. Okay, so now guys, I have typed, don't see the messages, I have typed yahoo.com. Yahoo.com. Who am I? Who am I? No, I am not client, I am user. Who am I? User. I am typing from this machine. This machine is called client. I am using Google Chrome. Google Chrome is called browser. Google Chrome is called browser. Okay. Yahoo.com, it's a website, and Yahoo is installed in some machine, and that machine is called server. Are you getting my point, guys? So if you see our definition, client, I am telling the definition. Client are those computers. Ultimately, client and server are computers. Client are those computers who always request for some data. So client are those computers who always request for some data. Server are those computers who always responds to client. Okay. User is actual user who is using it. www.yahoo.com is a website name, and I am using Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is my browser, through which I can open websites. So server are those machine which used to give response to client. Okay. So server is also a computer, guys. Don't forget, server is also a computer. Client is also a computer, but the difference is just request and response. Now, for example, from your laptop, if you visit www.timesofindia.com, so your laptop is client, you are user, you are using Google Chrome, it's a browser, timesofindia.com, it's a website, and your machine is client, and timesofindia.com, that computer is called server. Okay, guys, I hope you understood this better. Guys, very, very important. Before we start this LAN, MAN, WAN, we'll take a short break of 2 minutes. drink water, be ready, but listen, don't put your screen down if you are viewing it from your mobile app, because once you are out of this app, again you have to relog in it. Okay, or else you just keep that screen as it is, take a break, 1 minute short break, don't do anything in your cell phone, even in your desktop, a small break, just go through your notes. I will send you the notes also, don't worry at all, but a small break of 1 minute, then we start LAN, MAN and WAN. Okay guys, I'm back. Yes. Now very important term. LAN, MAN, WAN. Now listen guys, LAN, MAN, WAN. LAN I'm explaining here. See what is full form first. Local area network. Local area network guys. Network, you all know, two computers connected with each other. So here also there will be a network. But the network will be local area. Local area means what? Not too much distance. If this computer are connected with each other within a range of up till say 1 kilometer or within a range of 100 meter, okay, it is termed as LAN. What we call as LAN, local area network. What we call local area network. Now listen, like here for LAN I am drawing here. This machine is connected with this machine, so it is called LAN. Okay guys, next, 1 second guys. This is a better view. LAN. Next is local area network. Okay. Next is, now listen, MEN, metropolitan area network. Metro means two computers connected with each other. See, network will be there, but there is a distance. Metro cities, it is between cities. Like a computer in Mumbai is connected a computer in Chennai. So between cities, area can be up to 40 kilometer. So it can be within cities also. But if it is more than 40, then it will term as WAN. So up till 1 kilometer, I will tell you it is a LAN. Up till 40 kilometer, it is a MAN. And if it is going more than 40, more than that, then this is called WAN, which is also called internet, Now see, I am telling you a small example, okay, in Paint. Now listen. Yeah, see. Now this is one computer, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here to here, it is up to 1 kilometer. Example. So let us say LAN. Now from here to here, it is more than 1, but obvious, more than 1, but less than 40 guys. So from here to here, it is this line is MAN, and anything outside MAN is WAN. Are you getting my point? So guys, listen now again. LAN, I can connect with this computer also. LAN, now this full MAN, WAN. So local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network, guys. Local, metro, and wide area network. Wide area network means internet. So local area network means the computers which are connected in your office within 1 kilometer or up till 100 meters also. It defines that how upgraded, how like technology you are using it, which technology you are using it. So within office it is called LAN. Within office, within cities up till 40 kilometer it is called MAN, and more than 40, that is internet, it is called WAN. Now if I visit www.yahoo.com, now my computer is in India, yahoo.com server is in America, USA. So USA, India, USA, it is the internet. So WAN is an example. Now one computer is here, one computer is in my another room, we both are connected with each other, it is called LAN. Within organization, within the same organization up till 100 meter, or you can tell 1 kilometer also, between that, but okay, more than one is MAN, but up till less than 40 kilometers. So MAN is between LAN and WAN. Understand the logic. Next, what is node, guys? Node. Okay, I am telling you, node means what? Two computers connected with each other is called networking. But when this computer is connected with the help of some network cable, this computer is called node. But when it is not connected, now suppose this computer, these two computers are not connected to anybody, so they are termed as computer. So guys, all nodes are by default computer, but all computer cannot be termed as node. So node means what? A computer connected to a network is called node. Like a computer connected to a network, that computer is called node. But when the computer is not connected, that computer is called only a computer. Okay guys. E-commerce, yes, very important guys. E-commerce, electronic commerce, very simple. Buying and selling of goods and services through internet. Now earlier there was only commerce. Commerce means what? Buying and selling. E-commerce means what? Buying and selling electronically, guys. So even there is a concept of e-commerce. I will explain you everything. So this was what our basic terms, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Just go through this session properly. Enjoy learning. If any doubt, of course, you can message me, and we'll do revision session also. I will let you know about that. Okay, guys. So take care. All the best. Study very, very, very well, and if possible, write all these terms. All means all these terms one time. We can just go through it fast. So computer is an electronic machine which accepts data, process it, and gives the output. Electronic machine. Okay. Second is accept, input, process, output cycle, hardware, software. Next, software which can be seen but cannot touch. Program, application are used for specific purpose, guys. Very important term, specific purpose. Next is there are two types of software. One is system software, one is application software. Application software means apps which you are having in your cell phone and in your laptop, desktop, and system software means operating system. And I also told you how to check the system software. So guys, just check it by yourself later, not right now. Hardware which can be seen and touch. Hardware is used to give instruction to software and CPU. Keyboard, monitor, mouse, CPU are all hardware. System is a combination of hardware and software. Don't forget it. Networking, sharing of data, information and resources. So two or more than two computers connected with each other. Purpose sharing of data, information or resources is called networking. Resources like printer are shared among the offices or among all the users. So the cost is been reduced. Internet means internally connected computers. Internet, network of network is called internet, guys. Next, client. Client are those computers which always request for some data. Server are those computers. Client request, server give response. Client always give request, server always give response, guys. Remember one thing. LAN, MAN, WAN, local area network up to 1 kilometer, LAN. More than 1 but less than 40 kilometer, MAN. And more than 40, wide area network, WAN. So MAN is between LAN and WAN. Okay guys, ultimately this is also network. Node means computer connected in a network is called node. If the computer is not connected, it is called only a computer. E-commerce, buying and selling of goods and services online electronically. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Just wait for my next session. 100% I will be uploading it. And all the best. Take care. Study well. If any doubt, of course we are solving it in a revision session. Don't worry at all. All the best guys. God bless you. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye. Take care.